So left hand side. Right hand side. Before. Okay, all ready to go on. We'll make sure we've got enough nuts and bolts. So you've got to take some bolts off of this shock absorber and then put the bracket on. Okay. Here we go. Is it hard or just firm?
It's got tension there, that's why I say, is there a spring?
Perfect. Bit of jiggery pokery.
There you go, there's a bit of oil coming out, not much. Right.
It's all on the road. So just pull that end piece off.
Yep. Let's just...
So where the spring is, just pull that off. And a bit in the middle. That's it.
It's a bit of an anticlimax.
That is it. Piff, paff, poof. Okay, well that's the bracket on. Got to change out the brake lines. Well, after a lot of turning and throwing and cutting brake cables, we got it in.
Right. Okay.
Next.
So
the car's now nearly finished. We've just got to bleed the brakes, pressure bleed the brakes. It's been an interesting conversion, but would totally transform the handling of the MG. But everything's on, nothing's been left out. But we've ended up with a handful of bolts. I'm not sure where these are meant to be going, but they're not on the car. I can only assume that when you get the kit for it, they must have it for several sorts of vehicles, and that's probably where it's used. But there we go. I've got some spare bolts now. We'll see how it goes. We had the bounce test earlier on, where it's like basketball bouncing. Now, completely different. So, on the road soon, once it's all been bled. So this is all finished now. It's been a few days since it has been finished. I've taken it out for a spin. Road holding is absolutely amazing now. But let's just talk about the conversion. Got it from the MG Owners Club. And quite simply, it's quite a simple conversion, but I couldn't find anything on anybody that actually done this before. So this is my version. So as the picture shows, you've got this plate here, which sits under this thing, and that's the thing that's causing the issues normally. But quite simply, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, lift the whole thing up, and then the plate can fit under it. But before you do that, you've got to take out the valve that's in here. So crack this open, and once the whole thing lifts up, you slide it this way onto these onto this connection here. This sort of tilts forward and down slightly, and you can then get underneath it, undo it, take out the valve, put it all back in, and job done. Now to get this back in here, what Lee did was quite simply put a dowel into the hole, and the whole thing just slid on top of it, and it's so much easier to line it up than trying to sort of do it blindly, as it were. So once that plate's in, we then have the bottom plate that sits under here, and you can see the two holes, sorry, the two bolts holding it in there, and they just went in quite nicely really. And then you can see the adjustment onto the gas shocks. But the other most important thing is the brake cable that sits under here. Yeah, so once it goes in, got to bring the lead round, do a little P, and that helps that when you turn the wheel, when you turn the wheel and the steering goes, it's a little bit difficult to sort of try it here. Hang on. There we go. So the little bend there helps for the cable, so you're not straining it. That's quite clever, really. At the moment, the shocks are set on 3, so from nothing, 1, 2, 3 clicks, and all 4 are actually set that way. And the road holding, like I said, is amazing, but I'm going to play around with it later and just see how it sort of pans out. But dead easy to adjust. And that's it. So it's on number 3 now. So yes, quite easy to do, but bits can be fiddly, as we found out. So when you look at the previous pictures, the brake discs are red. These are all brand new. Trying to get the nipples off was a nightmare. Although we did achieve the front axle okay, but when we come to the rear axle, that was just horrible. The threads are all stripped, so in the end we decided to get new calipers on the front, new cylinders on the back, and change it all out. So it takes a little while for the brakes to bed in, but it actually feels really quite good with the new suspension. So this is the engine bay here. Has a new radiator fitted, obviously, electric fan. The engine's been reconned. And it actually goes really well, really well. So I'm quite happy with that side of it. So new engine, suspension's been sorted. When the engine was done, I had a new clutch fitted as well. And at some stage again, we'll probably need to do the gearbox, and that'll make this even better to drive. But so far, so good. I'm going to get some shots on the road later on and put them into the clip, see how it all goes. Feels so much better. I don't know how the noise is coming over in here. It's quite a lot of wind noise, certainly with the sunroof being the way it is. But hey ho, it's an old car. It's allowed to have a few little noises here and there. Alright, a bit of overdrive. There we go, let's drop the revs a little bit. Here we go, through the bends. So I've gone from 3 from 0 on the shock absorber to 5, and what a difference the extra 2 has made. Gosh. Everything just feels so much planted on the road. I'm just going to ease back a little bit from matey boy here. Because this car isn't fast, but the road holding just makes it amazing going around corners. Or handling. Yeah, that feels so nice. Just keep the power on as we go through, just enough to keep it balanced. Perfect. Okay, go ahead, Galaxy. Yeah, very good conversion. Gosh. So not a fast car at all, but you certainly carry a little bit of speed into the wiggly bits. If you want to, that is. Gosh, lovely. Absolutely amazing.